Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. I'm going to show you how to work with Microsoft Word shortcuts from the A to Z and how to use these shortcuts in making your life simpler. So let's start this video. So the first shortcut is Ctrl A. As you can see, what Ctrl A does is that it selects all of the document. Like this file has 3 pages. So if I press Ctrl+A, as you can see, the entire text gets selected. Okay, the entire text gets selected. So that is Ctrl A, and it is a very helpful shortcut. The second shortcut is a Ctrl+B. It is to bold the given text. That is, if you want to bold a word, you can just use Ctrl+B. You can, if you want to bold the entire paragraph, just go ahead and Ctrl+B, right? If you want to unbold it, just do again Ctrl+B, right? So the third one is very easy, and I think almost all of us will be familiar with it, is the copy. Ctrl+C is for copying. If I want to copy this much text, I will press Ctrl+C and then I'll just paste it using Ctrl+V. As you can see, the text that I just copied has been selected here. Fourth one is Ctrl+D. So Ctrl+D is a very useful one in the cases of people who work in press and all. If you're working on a single project and the font is set to be default, then you can do this Ctrl+D. As you can see, some default settings are there that it is the initial font will be body format. Format will be body style, and it is the regular one, not italic or bold, and the size is fixed to 10 or 12. So you can see the same thing here, right? The body size is 10. So this is the default. So if we change that, then whenever you type anything, the entire thing will change. And you can do this to like strike. You can do strike through, double strike through, superscripted or subscripted, small caps, all caps, hidden. You can do all types of stuff with this. So this is useful in the case when you do bigger works or in a project and you have to use only one single font, right? So the next shortcut is Ctrl+E. It is to center a given text. Like if we go in the case of this dummy text, so first I will just align it to the left. So this is aligning to the left, and you can just do Ctrl+E to see that it has been centered. It's the same thing if you do with these buttons also, right? So let's go to Ctrl+F. Ctrl+F is for find, as in the F. Ctrl+F is to find something. Like if this is if you want to find a particular word or a string, you can just press on Ctrl+F and then search for something like lion, Lion, and as you can see, the results will come like lion. Lion has how many? It has been repeated 9 times, and this is very useful for you. That will come later. And the next one is Ctrl+G. Ctrl+G means go to. Means you can with using this shortcut Ctrl+G, you can go to anywhere of the document you want. Like if I want to go to page number 2, you can just enter page number 2 and click on go to, and it will go to page number 2. If you want to go to the line, the 11th line, just type in the line and just click on go to, and it will go to the cursor will be at the 11th line, right? Next is Ctrl+H. Ctrl+H is for replace. Like this find and replace are both complementary, right? Now this is very useful if you have a very long document. You can use it too. And if you have committed an error in the in the spelling, like if I have a lion, right? So I write it as lion. On replace, first we'll find lion and I will replace lion with lion. Okay, so I will just click on replace all, As you can see, the lion has been replaced with license in capital letters. And I can do the reverse thing also, like L-I-Z-O-N, license. I could change to L-I-O-N, really fast. Replace all done. As you can see, it has been reverted back, but with a different font, right? So that is the use of Ctrl H, that is to replace, right? Now Ctrl I, it is basic formatting. Ctrl I is for italicizing a given word, right? If I want to italicize lion, I'll just select it, just click on Ctrl I. As you can see, it has been italicized, right? Lion has gotten italicized. If I want to italicize the entire document, then I just click on Ctrl A, or if I want to do this paragraph, just select that paragraph and just click on Ctrl I to italicize it, right? If I do it again, it will get unitalicized, right? Next one is Ctrl+J Justify. Now, if you have got you have written it's useful in the case of research papers when you have written a huge chunk of text and you don't have time to format it everything correctly. So the Microsoft Word performs this automatically to try to fill the space for you and in the most efficient manner. So that is called justification. That's Ctrl J. And as you can see, it is more orderly as compared to the previously, which I will show you. Control. So as you can see, the previous it was that like this, but now after pressing Ctrl J, as you can see, it has been completely efficiently utilized. The space has been utilized more efficiently, and the margins are pretty accurate, right? So that is Ctrl J Justify, and next one is Ctrl K Hyperlink. Ctrl K is for hyperlink. Like if I want to insert a web link or a web page to any word or a paragraph, what I do that is that I select that word that I want that page to be hyperlinked to, and then I do Ctrl K to see hyperlink, and then I can just given the address like I can just give like google.com or something and click on OK. As you can see, to Control plus if I click that one, it will get formatted to google.com, right? So that is Control K. Now that is Control L. Using Control L, you can align the text to the left side. As I earlier said, you can align this text to the left, center, or right using this button, but you can also use Ctrl+L for it, right? Next one is Ctrl+M. It is hanging indent. To visualize this very easily, what you do is that you go to layout, and as you can see, there is an indent option there. So Ctrl+M gives you an indent one that helps you in shifting like insert a word, or you have to insert some space for a picture. So what you do is that you need space, right? So what you do is that you just select the whole thing and you go Control M, Control M, Control M. What is that? By default, there was an indent at 0 centimeter. Now the margin has shifted from here to here. The paragraph has shifted, and the margin has been shifted by 2.54 centimeters for this paragraph only, allowing you to insert pictures here or anything that you want. So that is Control M. Now the next one is Control N. Control N is useful if you want to open other documents simultaneously. So if you press Control N, a new Word document opens up, right? So this is a new Word document that just opened up. I'll close that right away. Next one is Control O. Control O is to open another document. Like if in the same page, if you want to open another document, you can use the Control O. So you can see this, when I press Control O, the recent one opens up. right? Then you can use Ctrl+P Print. This is a very useful one. If you want to go for printing of the file, then you can use Ctrl+P through the keyboard itself without going to the main file options and then going to print. So let me open up Ctrl+P for you. Right, it opens up everything and you can set your orientations and everything here. Next is Ctrl+Q. Ctrl+Q helps to add a space before the paragraph. Now Ctrl+R is the same as that earlier. You can do this. Like earlier I did to align it to the left. Now I can align it to the center. Using Ctrl+R, I can align it to the Ctrl+R. I can easily align to the right. Ctrl+R, R for right. Save. So what Ctrl+S does is that it saves the current work you have done. Right now, if I type anything here and I want to save it, then I just go here and click this save. So that what saves does. If I want to save as in a different format or a different file, I can go to File, can go to Save As, and then do the right. Next is Ctrl+T, left indent. Because the paragraph will shift to the left, will have shift to the right, leaving us some space, as you can see, right? This is helpful in some cases of formatting for some magazines. In that cases, it's very helpful. Ctrl+U is to underline the text. If I want to underline this few text lines, I can just Ctrl+U, as you can see, it's underlined. Ctrl+V is to paste. If I copy this one using, you can either copy using this one, or you can just click on Ctrl+C, then you can just paste it here, right? Ctrl+V. Using Ctrl+V is for paste. Ctrl+W is to close document. If I just close it, then this entire thing will just get closed, so I don't do that now. Ctrl+X is to repeat the same thing, right? As you can see, it gets repeated, right? If I type something and I want to repeat it, so I just click here and it gets repeated. That's a really good this one shortcut. And Ctrl+Z is for undo. We use this almost in a daily life. Like if I do Ctrl+Z, it goes back. Like if I don't want it, just do Ctrl+Z and it's done with, right? Now since you have made it all the up to the last one, from Ctrl+A to Z, I'll give you a bonus tip. Now there is, you might seen in some YouTube videos, like there is a vertical line. So how to insert this vertical line, right? But so the bonus tip is that you have to insert the vertical line like this. You have to press the Shift key with the backward slash key, right? So pressing the Shift key and the backward, pressing the Shift key and the backward slash key gives you this vertical line. So this is a bonus tip. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you have got something from this. I'm more than happy if you got something from this. So I'll be providing all of these shortcuts below in the description. Thank you for watching.